Now then, Sunday, 2nd of January. No, 2nd of February, what am I on about? So, I'm up at farm. I weren't going to actually put out on, because got loads to do. Okay, look, colour of hands. Can't say that word, what colour they are, can you? They're dark. Not anybody getting offended. So I'm not going to upset anybody. But yeah, got dark hands. I'm only joking if any of my mates are watching who aren't same colour as me. Because I've got mates who aren't same colour as me. I've got Mohammed, a kid who lets doves out to funeral directors. He did a right good term for a young lad who we had a funeral for. And he doesn't charge a penny, Mohammed. He will not take anything. So, and I've got Saeed, who I've known, God, probably 28 years, something like that, maybe a bit longer. He's a Muslim as well, and he'd pull his heart out for you. But this isn't about race. This is what I'm putting on. It's got nothing to do with race. Bloody hell. I'm sure they follow me about. I am, honestly. So, what is it about? Well, let me cut to the chase. Just make sure it's still on. It's still on. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? How's that? Is that better? We did a funeral for Macaulay, a young lad who was 18 when he passed away. And my wife, the governor, she's got a bad bike. Macaulay, 18 when he passed away, and he had his 19th birthday while he was in our care. Crap. It was a car accident that he passed away. The family are just amazing. They're just absolutely lovely. They really are. But you know how it is. Trolls can't keep their mouth shut online. So what happens? I put a post on saying it was a huge funeral. Probably the biggest I've seen for probably 15 years since Red. United I looked after. And the Telegraph and Star newspaper in Sheffield picked up on it. They were straight there, and they never informed me. You can ring them and ask them. They never spoke to them, but they run the thing, this column, this page about the funeral and how many people attended. And obviously on their page then everybody's linking me to it and saying, have you seen this, have you seen this? And I looked at it, and a lot of vermin, let's call them, trolls, basically latched onto it. He's gone to papers again. Well, now you were wrong once again. He didn't go to papers. He didn't even know it were in paper. Ring Star up, speak to reporter, what did it, ask if they got my permission. No, you were wrong once again. I expected that. That's what I thought would happen, because it always does. You know what trolls are like. They don't work, they've got nothing to do, they're envious, they're jealous. It's what they do. Let's not knock them. What did shock me? What did? Yeah, in actual fact, I was gutted, because the funeral director, she's not a funeral director. She's an hand wipe at Co-op, basically. FSO, whatever they call the sentence. Funeral service operative. In other words, she's not a funeral director. She put a laughing face on a comment. Somebody had put that I'd contact, I think I'd put that I didn't contact Star, and I wouldn't have done that. I'd have asked them to contact Macaulay's family. It's not my place to talk to press. When we looked after Freddie Starr, a well-known magazine rang up and says, we'll give you £50,000. We'll give it you, we'll put it in your bank account the same day. All we want is a picture and Freddie Starr laid in his coffin. Freddie Starr, sorry, laid in his coffin. And just a little brief thing to say that you're looking after him. And I said, no. And he went, we're just talking about £50,000 here for one picture and a little article. And I said, no, don't matter. And he says, well, Elvis Presley had his picture took in his coffin. And I said, listen to me, bollocks. The answer's no. They offer me £100,000, £150,000, £200,000. You're not having a picture of him. He's in my care. That's what it's about. Anyway, put phone down. Back to Co-op lady at the B&C, Brightside and Car Book Co-op down on whatever it is in Sheffield. She put a laughing face. It's inappropriate. On a post regarding a young lad who'd lost his life tragically. You don't put laughing faces on anything. That shows what this industry's coming to. Co-op will take anybody on. And don't get me wrong, there's some brilliant people who work for Co-op. Fantastic. There's some people what's been in industry for many, many years who, realistically, know job inside out better than anybody else. Brilliant old-timers. But nah. Okay, can you wipe your arse? This is what they ask on interview. Can you go to the toilet yourself and wipe your arse? Yeah. Right. And can you keep quiet for a bit? Yeah. Okay. We'll put you out on service. Karen, get him a uniform. He can wipe his arsehole and he can keep his mouth shut. This one slipped through net because she can't keep her mouth shut. She's got to interact on social media, and the Co-op's policy to all their employees is it no matter if it's in your own Facebook or their Facebook, you do not bring a company into disrepute, which is what she's done, because so many people have really not liked it. It's unbelievable. In fact, if I were, I wouldn't go out on service in Sheffield because her face is plastered all over Facebook. Crazy. Why put a laughing face on a comment about a child who passed away? Why? That shows you what this industry, what I'm in, is coming to. Sad. Absolutely sad. So if she watches this video, because obviously somebody will tell her about it, and I hope you do. By the way, your husband, Mick, he's a right nice kid. He is a genuinely nice bloke. I spoke to Mick no end of times at coroners, at the Northern General Hospital, because he works in industry too, and by no means should this reflect on that kid, because now it shouldn't. It should reflect on her, because she's actually an embarrassment to her family. She's got to be. Why? Who could defend it? Who could say, yes, all right, she made a mistake, but she was right? No, she weren't right. She was totally and utterly wrong. She knows where I am. They've all got my phone number. Ring me up and laugh. I'm not bothered. But to do it online on a post, it's just so wrong. You're an embarrassment, hopefully, to your family. Hopefully. You're an embarrassment to your kids. Because mothers who go to your kids' school will see that laughing face and think, what about care and compassion? You're an embarrassment to everybody in Sheffield with any respect. You're an embarrassment to yourself and to Co-op Group, who spend millions of pounds a year on promoting their business. And it takes one troll like you, one jealous vermin, who's just an employee, not an employer, who's got no say in how the company's run, who's just basically goes to work, gets a wage and goes home. Jealousy. Jealousy, that's what it's all about. And that's what all trolls are about. They've got so little in their life that they have to put something nasty. Can't put no nice. Just couldn't scroll past it. You're an embarrassment, obviously, like I've said, to Co-op, and you're an embarrassment to yourself. Think about it. Screw it. If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I don't like you anyway. I don't even know you. You don't exist on my planet. If somebody says to me, Michael, there's 2 sheep down here, we're going to cut the throat and we're going to slaughter them and we're going to eat them. I'd say, well, they're my sheep, they're my pets. It's either that or her. Don't get any blood on land while you do whatever you do. Don't want my sheep licking that. That's how I feel about her. She's nobody. She shouldn't exist. And as you can look at people in the funeral industry in Sheffield, because I've had so many people comment, send me private messages. Some of the funeral directors actually have says, bang out an order, Michael. But that's what this industry's coming through to, not from. It shouldn't be. And we don't class all the co-op people as the same. You're going to get a bad apple in barrel. They need real, like, finding out and slinging away. That's what you need to do with bad apples. If all them people you're an embarrassment to, you're an embarrassment to yourself. Seriously. And you can make excuses and you can say, it weren't about that, I was laughing about. Well, what was it about? What was it about? Even if I had totally disagreed with someone, I wouldn't put a laughing face, love. No way. No way. I've been in this industry longer than you've been alive. Okay? Let's get that fact straight. I'm an employer, you're an employee of a company. Big difference. You need to learn some respect, because that's where the very beginning of this starts, this industry, respect. And if you haven't got that respect for the industry, the people of Sheffield, you shouldn't be in funeral business. You should go back to being an ambulance lady, ambulance driver or whatever you were. She weren't a paramedic, she was just a driver, I think it were. Crazy. So that's what I put this post on, just to say to her at Co-op. And I will mention her, by the way, but I ain't got my phone, so I don't even know what her name is. That's how trivial and irrelevant you are, you stupid, sad bitch. Seriously. All you've done is show your set up. And any other trolls that troll me on social media, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to call them out. That woman knows that I've got depression and anxiety, that I'm on sertraline tablets twice a day, that I had a nervous breakdown and tried to commit suicide because of trolling. Yeah, she knows this, yet she continues to do it online. Because it don't matter if it's online, does it? It don't matter. It's just pressing a button. I think somebody's going to press your buttons, believe me. And on Monday, I'm looking forward to speaking to the cooperative group in Manchester and explaining to them that, you know, this behaviour wouldn't be tolerated by an independent funeral director's employees at all. This would be dealt with severely. Bringing a company's name into disrepute is unforgivable. Totally. So to the rest of decent people at Co-op, keep up good work. Keep up the good work, because you are amazing. You are amazing. It's a shame that we get somebody. There's always somebody in there that spoils it for everybody else. Sad. Absolutely sad. Well, I've been busy, as you can see. It's lambing season nearly. Oh, by the way, before anybody starts, yeah, I've got me e-fag and all this. Oh, we shouldn't be having an e-fag as a funeral director. Fuck off. Shouldn't be having an e-fag. Shouldn't be drinking. He drinks as well while he's on that YouTube. I'm not on service. For fuck's sake. Listen, I got a toilet, believe it or not. Funeral directors got a toilet. Funeral directors drink beer. Funeral directors smoke cigarettes and e-fags. I know one or two that smokes something else that we're not supposed to smoke. I don't smoke it, but I know a few in industry in Sheffield that do smoke it. Because you can smell it on them. Rather have that berry flavour. Funeral directors are just normal. We're just normal people. Yeah, and if you want to have a go at us, and if you want to have a dig at us, don't be surprised if we have a dig back. Do not be surprised. It's not what we want to do. But I've had enough of covering up and just ignore them. That's what everybody says. Just ignore them. They'll go away. Yeah, I have ignored quite a few of them for quite a long time, but I think it's time to call them out now. I screenshot her page, actually, and I put it on my social media so everybody could see her. Well, that right thing to do. Yeah. When you start to poke the lion's cage, I'm going to give you some advice, you silly bitch. When you decide you're going to press that button and poke that lion's cage, you make sure that that fucking door's closed and locked. Be careful. I do have mental health issues. Things do prey on my mind. Would you mess about with Norman Bates? Would you? Would you go and, if you were, let's say, Hannibal the Cannibal, would you go and start poking him, but not realising doors open? These people we're talking about, although it's only a film, mental health issues. Jeremy Bamber, whether he killed his family or not, would you go and interact and wind him up if he were out? I don't think so. Fred and Rose West, would you go and have a night in their house? I don't think so. But you have a dig at me and expect me to send out. Cage doors open. Be careful. And that goes for anybody else. Hey, up, Sid. I might have liver later with a nice glass of Chianti. Who knows? So, I'm going. I'll put this on now so you've got something to watch. If you do show her this or link her to this blog that I've put on, this idiot at the Co-op in Sheffield on Suffolk Road, I hope she feels, why did I do that? There was no reason. I've never said or done aught wrong to you, ever. I don't think I've ever spoke to you. I've spoke to your husband, get on right well with him. In fact, he's asked me for a job. Her husband's asked me for a job, and I'll show you messages on Texas. And I would employ Mick. He's absolutely brilliant. I have no problem. If I needed somebody, I would call on Mick. Not a problem. I would have done. That's really ridiculous, isn't it? Somebody's husband asks me for a job, and I can show you on messages. Yet she trolls me online. That shows you if you can trust people or not. I'd rather have 5 friends in real life than 550,000 friends on social media. Yeah, I've got 50,000. But they're just people who follow me. They agree with what I'm doing. They agree with what I'm saying. They like it. And I like them. But they're not actually friends as such. I've probably got 5 friends. I can count on one hand 5 friends who I call friends, proper friends, true friends. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely fucking crazy. Oh God, I've swore. Masons. If any Masons are watching this, hey up lads, keep up good work. Second biggest donator to charity in all the Masons, apart from National Lottery. Hey up brethren, hope you're all alright. Somebody said to me, I know what that handshake is. What you do? Alright. Shall I show you? I said, I'm not bothered. Yeah, but I know what it is. So that's okay. That's fine. Yeah. I can show you what it is if you want. I don't want to know. Yeah, but nobody's supposed to know that, only you. I says, no, I took an oath that I wouldn't reveal it. Now, if somebody's revealed it to you, that's fine. But I took an oath in Masons, and I joined Masons because it's about charity. I took an oath not to tell anyone what was on behind that door. That's all I did. So because somebody's told you, or you said they have, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind if you know it. I don't mind if you know all the secrets. It don't matter to me. Because it's not always about handshakes. I can walk into a building and just by looking around I can see who's a Mason. They don't have to have a badge on. I can go to the bar and I can see someone. And there's a way that I know that that gentleman is part of a lodge. And that's what they are, the gentlemen. You don't see many Masons being called out, do you? Like the funeral director in Sheffield, Paul, who were done for trying to meet and rape an 8-year-old girl. It's online, you know, you can watch it actually, in Rotherham. Paul Walton. Unreal. He was slating me on Facebook one day. 2 days later, he's on Facebook. Gone to meet an 8-year-old girl to have sex with her. No, yeah. What are you here for, Paul? I'm meeting an 8-year-old girl. He should have worked for Co-op, this one. But he can't wipe his own arse. Slated me on Facebook. Then goes out meeting 8-year-old girls for sex. What he's been chatting to online. What's all that about? And then NAFD, who they are a member of, by the way. When I reported it to them, it's none of your business what they've done. Yeah, but surely there's a care issue here. There's a duty of care to allow that person into a property now after this has been brought out. It's nothing to do with you. I think it's got something to do with everybody. They pay the subs though. That's why it's nothing to do with me. I had a right rant, Anna. But I'm glad I got it off my chest. And I'm going to go and get a cup of Yorkshire tea and crack on and get some more work done. Thanks for listening to me. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for sharing my videos. And thanks for mainly into reacting. I like it. I love it. I'm going to give somebody a shout out because he asked me to the other day, but I forgot. Dave Emmingham's not very well. He's got cold. And so is Dawn. He was going to come back on Friday and have a visit and do a carry for us, but he couldn't because he weren't very well. Thinks he's got COVID. So I've mentioned that you've all said hello to him and he's actually been watching. So anyway, I'm going. Yes, I am a funeral director, but obviously not today. I hate wearing suits. I do, honestly. I feel better dressed like this. I'll show you how I'm dressed. Look here, look. Look at this lot. I'm loppy, but I fucking love it. I absolutely love being loppy. I like that. I don't want to be in a suit all day. I don't want to be all that fucking trussed up. Hate it. You're dressed up to go out. I dress down. Me and Cheryl went out last week and I just went out in my dealer boots, my jeans, and one of these shirts, which I've got hundreds of. And everybody else there were dressed up lovely in some nice suits, actually. Really nice suits. And I did say to a gentleman, he says, I thought you'd come dressed up, Michael. I says, no, that's not for me, mate. I'm dressed up all day. I wear a wing collar and a cravat, and I wear a tailcoat, striped trousers, gold pocket watch. I do that every day. I want something different. I want to look like a tramp. I love it. I love looking normal. So, right, enjoy this. Take care. Look after yourself. Be nice. For God's sake, don't hurt just to be nice. We're not here for a long time. What does it matter? If you want to put a laughing face on somebody's post, put it about a joke. But on an article where a lad's tragically lost his life, what on earth is this industry coming to? Sad, isn't it? Really is sad. It just shows you some of the people that work in the funeral industry. It's one of them things. Anyway, I'll catch you all later. I'm going to make a cup of tea. Oh, look there, look. Oh. This is where I love to be. This, to me, this is heaven. This is absolute and utter heaven. It's bliss. It really is. Could put up with that, couldn't you? Seriously. 24/7. And it doesn't have to be in this valley. It doesn't have to be there. It can be anywhere in countryside. It doesn't have to be just here. I just love being out and about. Have a brilliant day, everyone. Seriously. If you're going to do something good for somebody, do something nice. That's all I'm saying. Stop trolling people. There's no need. There's no point. Don't make you clever.